Alright guys, what's going on? Another review today. This is a mod review. This was sent to me from the manufacturer, Pioneer For You. This is the 722, what they are dubbing the super wattage system. Basically, this is a variable wattage device that takes a 26650 battery. It'll do up to 22 watts and it'll fire what they said was a 0.5 ohm coil, but from somewhere else that I've learned and just messing around with it, it'll do around 0.6 ohms at 22 watts. So we'll go over the device real quick. The top here, you have some slots in the top cap for your airflow. When you put your device on there, if you have a device that takes airflow from the 510 connection, you still have the perfect amount of airflow to get into the 510. Another cool thing about this device, in my opinion, is the fact that the center pin is spring loaded, so whatever you put on there, it will sit flush on your device, so that way you don't have to worry about gaps or anything like that. So the brass center pin is spring loaded. It is also ego threaded, so this will take your EVODs, Pro Tank Minis, all the things like that in that well there. And if you have something that's ego threaded that won't fit in there, this entire top cap comes off. Really well machined piece of steel right there. So that's a really cool feature. The threads on this thing, super smooth. I'm sure it's hard to hear on camera, but the threads are buttery smooth. You have a sufficient amount of air for your battery venting and all that. So I'll go ahead and show you how the device works. I don't have a 26650 battery, so we're gonna be kind of going against the rules here a little bit, and I'm just gonna use an 18650. It does work, and if you go on Fastech, they sell adapters that you can put your 18650 battery in, and it'll take up the remaining space. So if you don't have a 26 series battery, you can use your 18 series. So go ahead and pop this battery in. And then it's 5 clicks on, so, and it'll say Pioneer For You. There's their logo. The cool thing about this is it's like their version of the DNA chip. So when you press the button, it gives you all your information in real time, so that way it'll give you your, what you have your wattage set at, the resistance of your coil, the battery life, everything you need to know. And it does have an ohms checker on there, and it will check down to 0.1 of an ohm. It just won't fire it. So to get to your menu system, you're gonna click the button 3 times. It'll show a lock. Once you get to that lock, you click it 5 more times, and then from there you get to your menu system. It's going to be very difficult to show you on camera, but to turn it up and down, you tilt the mod, so it's a lot like the Sigelei Legend. I'll go ahead and I'll turn this up to, well, we'll do 20 watts or 22 watts. We'll go the highest. Okay, and then exit, you turn it like that, and there you go. Now we're at 22 watts. at a 0.8 ohm coil in this K-Fun, and this is a 12 milligram juice, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little scared right now. And it works awesome. Whew. That was pretty rough, man. So the other features in the menu, we'll go through it real quick. You have system on, adjust the wattage, system off, and that's it. And then to exit your menu, you would go to the screen to where it says exit, and then tilt it, so that way you exit out of your screen, out of your menu screen. There's not that many features in the menu because everything you need is right there on the screen in real time. So it's a lot like a DNA chip. It's China's version of the DNA. These will retail between $130 and $150. eCiggity.com has these right now for $130. It's a real beefy device. There's an 18350 Nemesis right there, and I mean that thing, this is like a midget compared to this mod. So yeah guys, this is the 722 mod. I'll post a link in the description below as to where you can get it. I recommend it if you're looking for a device that'll last you all day and hit 22 watts at a 0.6 ohm build. It's awesome, guys. The build quality's excellent. I highly recommend this mod. So yeah, until the next time guys, keep on vaping.